feel like for Gunner, one of the main things is kind of the neutral B, because Gunner definitely has a good amount of neutral Bs. I mean, the two I mostly see is the charge shot, and then like the one that kind of looks like a little tin can. That one's really good for ledge trapping.
It is. It was a little bit better in Smash 4. It did get changed a little bit because the way projectiles work, you can kind of hit a lot of them back in this game, and that is including with that one as well.
Oh, okay.
But I like actually Gunner versus characters like Terry. It's like a little bit of a slower, kind of meatier character, while Gunner can like really just outpace them with the forward pushing you around. And so far, we have seen the neutral B with the charge shot, which is my personal favorite because you can get a lot of confirms off it, because otherwise Gunner has a lot of trouble killing. And that bomb drop, one of the Gunner's best moves in Smash 4, that's one of the ones where you can, like, Terry, if he actually has, like, the matchup knowledge, you can actually physically hit those bombs back into Me Gunner, and it will hurt Me Gunner. So it's one of the biggest ways to kind of break that wall.
Right. So something kind of like a Gordo almost, right? Where you can kind of interact with it in terms of hitboxes.
Yep.
But right now, doing a really good job just zoning out. And like you said, the forwarder kind of propelling you backwards is just going to help so much versus Shoto's. Wow, that down B, I mean, really the only other down B you would use would be Shine, right, in certain matchups? Yeah,
it's Shine or the bomb drop most likely. Like rare matchups, you have like the Absorber, but especially in Squad Strike, where you're going to be fighting 3 different characters, there's a good chance you're not going to have use with all 3 characters against your fighting.
Oh yeah, and like the Absorber is actually pretty good because it has the same like properties as Nest down B, right?
Yep.
It's just base knockback. The same base knockback. So that's a really good tool. And speaking of Ness, here he comes. Definitely, I feel like this is Ness's best game just because of directional air dodge.
Yep.
Being able to directional air dodge to the ledge is
huge.
Really good. And I mean, Ness's air dodge, I don't know if he has the longest one, but he has one of the longest one because it's crazy. It feels like a third jump almost.
It's insane. I love here also, keeping with the theme of Frostbite, how we were talking about in like between the matches there. So when I saw Aikota and his characters, it's just like, all right, he plays like Lucas and Ness, which are very similar characters, but why Me Gunner is so different? But if you remember, like one of the big awards here at Frostbite this year is that like you have the memeiest player award, and it's actually in the regular singles bracket you play through Me Gunner using the Sans costume in every single game. But so he's playing the Sans Me Gunner as his first character, and his tag is Sans is Ness. You know, you got it from there. So
exactly.
I like keeping with the meminess of the event there and keeping on theme, even though he doesn't have to do it in squad trade, but he's going to be looking for that prize in the singles bracket as well.
Yeah, and I think that's also really cool. Like these little, you know, almost side quests that you can try to accomplish here against some of the other competitors. The edge guard attempt not going to go through, but the directional air dodge getting him back to stage, and the pressure is keeping forward here. Sam is still. Whoa!
Oh my gosh!
We're trying to take this man's soul right now.
Why would you do that with 1 stock left? That's confidence.
I mean, yeah, he definitely wanted. He definitely wanted the clip.
Sans is not Lucas though. I think he was going to power it more with Ness.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's very funny how similar Sans and Ness are. You know? Oh wow, that killed.
I'm a believer.
Dang. I actually didn't know Lucas up B was that strong in this game. I mean, obviously it's like kind of strong, but Samus is pretty heavy, so really good stuff.
And speaking of Doc from the last set, both Samus is one, I think, the other character that got like buffed to like insane amounts in patch 7. Like at first I was like, all right, this is some cool change. But I started picking up Dark Samus. I'm like, actually, these buffs are kind of insane. Like they gave her a grab kill confirm with up throw.
Right.
Down smash and up smash are better. And up smash is good enough to get like slower moves that like hit on your shield. And your Zair is now like near brawl levels of like Zair usage. It's crazy like how good it is. But against like the smaller team, it's gonna be tougher to hit them. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But the fact that he still got him down to Lucas, despite, you know, a little bit of zestiness from Ness there, we'll see how it goes.
Right, and even just the way charge shot works in this game for Samus, you can like get confirms off of it at lower percents and stuff, and even at mid percent. So it's a really good move. Down B is still pretty good for ledge trapping or just kind of giving your opponent, just setting up that grounded option where they have to jump over. But looks like Prom is the pick here.
Yep. So I do like the pressure that Prom can put on Me Gunner. It's just as long as he can get past a couple projectiles, he get on there. And Me Gunner's frame data isn't quite as good as you would expect. It's just, and also even though they have a lot of like the fair pushback to give you space, their running speed is actually like super atrocious. So and Prom is gonna be way faster than that. We're gonna see if Beard can like really put on that pressure, and that's how he's gonna be able to take this match out.
Oh yeah, for sure. And right now, I mean, already doing a lot better in this first stock, but waiting for that spot dodge there. Really good stuff from Aikota. Wow, he just didn't make it back.
Yeah, a little bit of a flub there. I don't know. Oh, but he started off with a taunt, I guess. I don't know if he's...
Because I was like, was that an SD? Like, because that looked like an SD.
I think it was, yeah.
All right, so back to the fair spacing here. And I mean, Sans just doing a really good job. Look at this, and Terry definitely not having the greatest air mobility. Right there, the kickback. Wow, that's
literally
like
kicking it back.
Yeah, straight back to the face there.
Yeah, certain kind of like based on like the knockback of the move you hit it back with, it can actually go back at different speeds, kind of like the same like Gordo does. So
Right.
it can like fly back like insane speeds. I don't think it powers up like Gordo does if it's a faster speed.
Up air barely scooping, but still, look at all this damage that Sans has racked up.
But keep Sans at the ledge. That's how he's going to do it right here. Let's see if he can get him down there. Nope. But as soon as like you get like Megan or a little bit of pressure or like a little bit of room like that, it's over.
Oh wow! And he might have been able to make that one back. He might have been able to do it if he did like the intangible one or like the longer one.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, not making it back. And this Sans is doing so much work, already getting him down to Beard, down to his last character here.
Yep. Good turn on there to recover with the forward air, but he's going to fall to that forward smash. And I don't know, I like that neutral B is a little bit more Sans-like than the actual Sans character in this. So maybe Dark Samus and Beard is the true Sans.
Yeah. And right now, the Lucas is out. Ooh, here's a forward air, tries to get the missile, forward tilt, really good zoning. And the up B out of shield, of course, going to be Samus' quickest out of shield option. The full charge shot on deck, though.
Now, one of my favorite things in the Lucas matchup is to like really keep your space like that, and I think that like while Lucas's grab is pretty good for a tether grab, it's still not gonna be like any kind of normal grab. So the fact that like Dark Samus' up B at his shield is gonna be huge right now, and if he really spaces out with a lot of Zairs, and then just it's gonna get your kill confirmed with Charge Blast. Because I feel like when you use it at mid range, Lucas isn't gonna have the timing to like really do it on reaction to absorb it. So as long as he's careful with that, he can get this kill right now. Like Lucas is at kill percent to up smash, not quite down tilt, but he himself is at kill percent to an air dodge.